Hi lovelies, in today's video I want to show you how to make 8 fantastic delicious yogurt flavors from scratch. So let's start. So to tell that the temperature is ready is you can use a thermometer, or just when it starts bubbling up on the edges like this, and you can also do the finger test, like when you put in a clean finger, it can't last more than 5 seconds without burning, then you know you're at a good temperature, okay? So the most important thing, biggest step, is to first of all make our yogurt from scratch. I've done so many videos on how to do this. I buy culture from the supermarket. It's so easy. I like to make the lid airtight by putting a little bit of cling film on this hole, like that, just so the whole thing is airtight. This lid makes it airtight the rest of the way. And that's okay. And then I'm just going to put it in the oven for 12 to 24 hours, depending on how tart you want your yogurt to be. Now I want to try making the other half of the yogurt using the Instant Pot. Now I remember the first video I ever made talking about our new Instant Pot, one of you guys very kindly told me that if I ever want to use it to make yogurt, I'd better change the seal. Now I would never ever have thought about that. So, and thankfully the Instant Pot guys also know what's up because they packed an extra rubber seal. So let me just wash it again, then make the yogurt. I am so excited. I don't know how this is gonna come out, but there's only one way to find out. So the only reason why I am making 2 batches of yogurt is really just out of curiosity, because I want to see if when I make yogurt in the Instant Pot, or if you have an electric pressure cooker, whichever brand you have, whether it's going to make yogurt as good as the way I've always made it, which is just I warm it and then put it in a warm place, which is the oven. And even if you don't have an oven, you can just wrap it in a blanket. I've done so many videos showing you how to make yogurt from scratch in all manner of ways. I have so many fantastic flavors that I want to try. I'm a bit worried because I don't know if all of them are going to work. Some of them I've tried before and they've backfired. So I've really just been doing a lot of research to find the best ways to do it. So stay tuned. Let's see how they turn out. So it's 12 hours later and the Instant Pot did the thing. I love how this yogurt has come out. I really think it's going to be the same as the one in the oven, but let's wait and see. And because I really want to make very thick flavored yogurt, I'm going to actually sieve out the whey so that I can make Greek yogurt. Because you know, if you're going to make your yogurt at home and you're going to put all those flavors, you want it to be as thick as possible. I love Greek yogurt so much. So let's see how it goes. One thing that I know has been very crucial for me since the kids were born, and even more so now, is to make sure we're having as much yogurt and fermented things as possible, because it's just good for our gut. Just having the probiotics that come from the yogurt is so fantastic. So if you have actually purchased any of our meal plans, you will always find that I make sure I include as much yogurt as you possibly can afford to do, whether you're having the yogurt straight from scratch or whether you're having it with a meal, overnight oats and all that. It's really, really good. So the first flavor we're going to make is strawberry yogurt, because y'all know strawberry yogurt is it's like the OG. That's where we have to start. And putting sugar is just a nice way of drawing out the juices. So the sugar has drawn out the juice from the strawberries, as you can see. So I want to blend them to make our strawberry puree. I'm going to leave a bit of strawberries because I like my strawberry yogurt with a bit of chunks of strawberries in there. So I'll roughly chop those ones, but these ones I want to make a puree. For the remaining strawberries, I want to just chop them up into chunky pieces, and these will be floating in our yogurt. I love yogurt that has chewable stuff in it. So it's time to assemble our strawberry yogurt. out our strawberry puree.
Over the years, I've been asked a lot if someone wants to make flavored yogurt, how they would do that. And I guess for most people, they would be asking for commercial purposes. I do not know how to make it for commercial purposes. All the yogurts that I make are for my family. And yes, over time, my kids also got quite tired of the usual plain vanilla yogurt. So learning how to put the flavors has been really good for us all, especially the kids. Oh my goodness. What? So flavor number 1 was an absolute hit. Now the thing with these flavors is that they're going to get wilder as we go along. So the next one I'm making is coconut flavored yogurt, because once upon a time I've traveled to the States and I tried Chobani coconut yogurt and it blew my mind. So our desiccated coconut has soaked for much longer than 15 minutes, which is good. So I'm going to put it in the blender. I want to add 1 more cup of warm water and blend this. I'm going to add in 2 more teaspoons of sugar, just to sweeten our yogurt a bit. I feel like it's going to dissolve better when I blend it. And also lately, I have been having a bit of issues with my gut personally. So I'm having changed a lot of the way I eat. I want to sieve this through a muslin cloth so that we can get out all the liquid. This is our coconut milk. So making fermented things has really become so, like, I'm learning how to make kefir, I'm learning how to make kimchi and sauerkraut and all that, because I've realized that's so good for me and for us and for our gut. I'm learning how to make sourdough, you guys. So if this is something that you're even remotely interested in, don't worry, because all that content is coming up and I'm super excited for that. I'm going to put it in the fridge for a few minutes. Ideally, I would leave it for like some hours for the water to settle down, and then the cream will rise on top for more of a coconut creamish type of thing, but it's fine. And then these ones, we are not going to throw them away. We can put them in our granola. If you want to know how to make granola, that video is readily available. There's plenty we can do with this because it's still desiccated coconut, only without the juice. So now, this is our Greek yogurt for the coconut. You see why I wanted it to be very thick is because we are going to put in our coconut milk and it's quite runny. So I'm just skimming the top layer. Of course, you can just make your life much easier and just buy coconut milk or even coconut cream. Then you just add 3, 4, however many scoops of desiccated coconut you like. Time for the taste test. I'm really hoping it's coconutty. Let's see. Ooh! Ooh! Chobani for who? This is the real deal, man. This is my most favorite yogurt flavor ever. Now let's make this everybody's favorite vanilla yogurt. Very easy to make because all we need is our Greek yogurt, some vanilla essence, and a sweetener. You can use sugar, by the way, you can use honey, you can use maple syrup, whatever you have at hand. I wish I had maple syrup because I feel like it will dissolve better, but oh well. And I'm just going to put in 2 tablespoons. I have about 2 cups of Greek yogurt here, and then about half a tablespoon of vanilla essence. If I had the vanilla bean pod, that would be so nice because it would leave the nice streaks there. And you can also, by the way, put vanilla essence in any of the other flavorings. All these yogurts will last about 5 to 7 to 10 days in your fridge. Just make sure you put it in an airtight container that has been cleaned, very well cleaned and sterilized, okay? The one for the strawberry yogurt, you need really fresh strawberries. Otherwise, it will last only as fresh as your strawberries were. Okay, mine are not so fresh, so that's why we have already finished it. Once we put it in the fridge, it's going to chill and set beautifully. It might look a bit runny now, but after about 3-4 hours in the fridge, it's going to be nice and thick. Let's taste and see. It's so subtle and yet so nice. It's just not plain yogurt, you can taste. So now, thank you for sticking to this part of the video because we are making our 4th flavor, which is chocolate flavored yogurt. So I'm going to put here in a microwave safe dish. Then I'm going to microwave in intervals of 20 seconds until it's fully melted.
And speaking of just the most outrageous flavors, have you seen the new flavors of yogurt coming up in the supermarket lately? Like, I find the La Mer having like the most like weird combinations, which I love tasting them when I do buy that kind of yogurt, which is very rare. So let me know if you buy the flavored ones, which one is your favorite? I mean, how amazing does that melted chocolate look? Like, you just know that this flavor of yogurt is just going to be so delicious. And if you have kids who are not so into the yogurt life, I know they're there. They're not many, but they're there. I think just putting all these flavors and making the yogurts a lot more fun and exciting for them will win anyone over. Anyone by the way who you know does not like yogurt, just try and flavor it a little bit and they are just all madly in love. So these are our first 4 flavors. I am so excited.
So my yogurt has been in the fridge for more than 24 hours. Life got in the way. So all of it has come out. Look at this. This is all whey, quite a lot of whey. But I'm not complaining because the yogurt itself is so thick. Look at that. Oh my goodness. This is gorgeous. This is such creamy Greek yogurt. Look at that. Let's go on to flavoring our yogurts because I'm really excited about these new and unique flavors, but I'm curious to see whether the kids will like them. So the first flavor I'm going to make is blueberry lemon yogurt. Can you say yum?
As I say, these flavors are going to get wilder as we go along, but I just love it because it opens up a whole world of stuff that we can try. Blueberry and lemon, I feel it would also go very well like in a cake. Like if you're baking a cake, blueberry and lemon would be a very nice kind of cake to make. Or if you're making ice cream, I think that would be a very nice one. But let's see how it comes out in the yogurt because touch and go here.
So wouldn't it be funny, like, if I've gone into all this trouble of squeezing the lemon, then I put it in our yogurt, and then it curdles? Like, I don't know if this is a good idea, but let's just try. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, right? The yogurt will become cheese. Cheese is good. Let's wait and see. Oh, these blueberries are looking so good. I don't know if you guys can see this. Look at that. It's going to look so gorgeous in the yogurt. So I'm just trying to crush it down and then we'll let it cool down before we put it in the yogurt. I am so excited for this flavor. What?
And speaking of cheese, let me tell you guys, I have been trying to make my own cheese successfully for the longest, okay? And it's touch and go. Sometimes it works, most times it doesn't. And I think the biggest thing that really just makes it very hard is finding real authentic raw milk. I just cannot seem to find someone who has not doctored their milk in one way or another. But I will keep trying because I feel like cheese is just one of those things that if we learned how to make it for ourselves, it would really make such a difference. I love cheese. I love every form of cheese. My children love cheese so much. Okay, the color of this yogurt is enough to tell you how delicious it is. Oh my goodness, and the taste is out of this world. And this is just the beginning of the weird flavors, so this is a good way to start. I'm so excited.
So the next flavor we are making after that sounding success of the blueberry lemon is pineapple coconut. This is a very simple one to make because we're just going to dump everything in our yogurt, mix and enjoy. So I want to start with my honey.
So, I know we've already made coconut, but I was like, I remember when I was in high school, one of the most favorite squash juices that we used to buy was cocoa pine. Let me know if you remember, just to show your age here, and let me know if you remember cocoa pine yogurt. It was delicious, tasted like the tropic because it was made of coconut and pineapple. So that's what to do, and I think it's going to be a hit.
The next flavor is a fun one, and this is chocolate orange yogurt. I don't know about you, but I've tasted a few things that were flavored chocolate together with orange, and it is always a hit.
Again, this is another flavor that really might be a hit or a miss, but I think it's going to be a hit because, as I said, I've tried a lot of things with the chocolate and orange flavor, and it's always gone well. And I think also this is another one that is very nice to try and make a cake out of it. And I'm also curious for you guys to let me know. One, have you started making your own yogurt? You guys, it's been 5 years of me telling you guys how easy it is to make your own yogurt. Please tell me that you've tried. And number two, have you tried to flavor it? Or number three, which of these flavors are you going to try to make your own? Because we are taking the yogurt game to the next level. I mean, like, what do you think? How amazing does this look? What?
Now I'm so excited for this flavor of yogurt because it's just, I know it is going to be sweet and crunchy at the same time. And that is the banana nut flavor. Nuts and yogurt go together like, I don't know what, like, I don't know. Let me know they go together like what? I'm running out of words, but I love it. It's one of those things I love to have as a snack. Even normally, like when I'm just in the house and I need to eat something feeling full of protein, I'll just grab some yogurt and then put whatever nuts and seeds I have and eat a very filling snack. So of course, adding bananas, it's only going to make it even better. And one thing I love is the crunch. Like, you know, yogurt is pieces, but then you in there, you come across something crunchy. I love that combination of textures. This one, I'm excited about. And by the way, you can use any nuts, not just almonds. You can use peanut. You can use whatever your heart fancies. It's going to be a hit. By the way, you can even put like peanut butter. You know, you can have peanut butter flavored yogurt. Yeah, delicious. So there we have it. 4 fantastic flavors. The kids are so eager to taste, as am I, because wow, I mean, this looks delicious. Let me know which of these was your favorite. And speaking of healthy snacks, check out this video over here where I show you 7 snacks that you can make at home and they will always taste better. I'll see you over there. Bye.